Ragozin, and Giri goes bishop g5, which for years and years had the reputation of sort of the way to play the Ragozin safely, right? Because the positions become, like, compared to cd5, d5, bishop g5, this is much calmer. But also it doesn't really give you very much normally. But the line he's playing, this has been discussed for ages, and apart from the, you know, all the immediate draws that people make in this position, like there is this famous line which has been seen at the top level for hundreds of times by this point, right? This stuff. We have seen this done more than once. Let's put it like this. This is a kind of a famous way to not play a game of chess if you don't want to play a game of chess. But obviously Anish is not going to do this against Gukesh, so this is not why he came to the board. He goes knight e4, which is a way to avoid this and to actually have a game of chess. Queen e7, and they used to do this stuff, like they used to take on d4 with a knight with the idea of putting the queen on h5 and then maybe going f4, f5 and things of that nature.
Yeah, but that was not really... Okay,
yeah, but
knight c6 or something like that.
I think people realize how to deal with it, and it doesn't really do very much anymore. So instead, Anish goes a3, bishop a5, and now he goes e takes d4, which is already a bit of a surprise. Rook d8, and then this move rook c2, which when I saw this on my screen, I thought, what on earth is that?
Okay, he wants to get some, to get the rook to e2, well, which is very, of course, very deep, because you cannot play rook e1, which would be very lateral, it's taken. And if you play b4, then bishop b6, and your pawn on d4 becomes weak.
Exactly, you can definitely explain it by saying that we want a rook on the e file. Thanks very much for the raid once again, Ivan. I think that was maybe 2.5 hours ago.
Yeah, that was something like that. But I couldn't predict that Anish Giri would win, crushing attacking game today. That was unpredictable, at least for me. But congratulations to Anish Giri.
Yeah, I guess Gukesh just resigned there, yeah?
Yeah, it just and brilliant win by Giri. Almost a perfect game.
Yeah.
I mean, H4, you could argue, make some argument for H4 itself. Gukesh was really trying to find something wrong with Anish, and we won't do that. So congratulations.
Yeah, excellent game, very nicely prepared. Because he only really started thinking of move 17 when he had a large advantage by that point. This really novel concept of taking on d4 with the pawn, which probably isn't a novelty in itself, but this idea of spending 2 tempi to go rook c2, rook e2 here is a very, very nice bit of prep. It doesn't really look very threatening, but suddenly here already Black has a lot more problems than is maybe visually obvious, and 2 moves later, White was just completely winning.
Exactly.
So fantastic game by Anish. Congrats to him. Congrats to Team Anish. We send our regards to
the guides.
To Tish, and rook c2 was a novelty. We're being told. Yeah. So
okay.
Very, very nicely done by Anish in a line which I think has a reputation of really being nothing at all. Yeah. So winning a game like this against somebody who works on chess very, very seriously is sort of beating a 27-25 player in this style in a very theoretical line, I think is a very pleasant feeling. So for sure. Nicely done.
I don't know, but it should be good.
Yeah, I don't have very many experiences like this either. Magnus, in the meantime, converted one type of an advantage into a different one. In the position after knight d5, he played queen c6 instead of queen b7, and after bishop g5, he just took on e4, undermining the knight and allowing this.
Hanging,
Yeah, allowing this, and